Welcome back, beautiful people. We're talking, we're walking, and that means we're here in the Connor O'Reilly YouTube channel, breaking down the second stop of this year's Go Throw Tour. We're at the number 3 course in UDisc, on UDisc, in the United States in 2024. Number 6 in the world, I believe it ranked last year, according to UDisc. Right now, I think it's sitting at 12th in the world, something like that. Either way, amazing facility out here. You're gonna wanna go check out that front 9 if you didn't already. But if you did, welcome to the back 9. I'm Connor O'Reilly with Team OTB Discs, and we are here in sunny, amazing, rather windless Arkansas. And after the Texas stretch, I can't say how much of a welcome that is. Happy to be here. So you guys, here on the Connor O'Reilly YouTube channel, we like to inform about the things in the natural world and identify them so we can know more about them. And you guys might hear me talking about cedars and junipers. They are different things, in fact, although they have pretty much a direct relationship with each other and ancestry from each other. But you can see these are cedars, and the reason you know is you'll see a main trunk with smaller branching coming off. Whereas if it's a juniper, you're gonna have a harder time telling what's the main trunk. The branches are going to be about the size of the trunk as they come off, and so it's going to be like a big fragmented trunk, whereas the cedars are more of a straight trunk up with small branches coming out. So there are definitely times where, depending on the growth of a certain tree out of a bunch of them, it might be hard to tell the difference. But generally, when you see a stand of the trees together, you can kind of tell, are these junipers, are these cedars? These are definitely going to be those eastern red cedars, I believe. And yeah, if you know more than me about trees, let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think that is kind of how you tell apart junipers and cedars. So for all my Texans, stop calling them cedars. They are in fact junipers where we live, unless there are the few planted ones along the tree, along the roadsides, or mainly near ponds and stuff, you'll see them. But yeah, let's inform ourselves about this beautiful world we live in. And let's inform ourselves how to birdie here on hole 10. It's a par 3, 248. It's going to be the shortest hole on the entire course. And it's also going to be only a one option hole, dead straight ahead. Decently limited ceiling. Choose whatever shot fits the gap for you. For me, it's going to be a backhand Luna. Play it dead straight, and honestly, just try to slide up that little baby mound hill for a park job. Anything with the ace height chain run means I kind of missed my height, but we take those. We don't take those. Missed the gap. One disc left. I tried to kind of drag the disc over instead of just playing a flat shot, and made the gap tighten up on me because of that. It's okay, rubber blend zone. Chip it up. Avoid those two tree trunks on the left. Give myself a putt the right side of the green. Don't try to park it. Make the gap too small. Or you can just get absolutely greasy past those two trees, because when you bought that rubber blend zone at otbdisc.com, you used code Connor for free shipping and extra luck on the course. It's a foolproof plan. Saves you money. Saves you strokes. What are you waiting for? You know, this ain't just no regular 17-footer. Slightly uphill. And it represents me continuing to stay bogey free. But it don't matter, because we got the focus, and we're focused. Sorry, y'all. And if you're not, how can we help? And just like that, we're continuing our back 9 quest. Had to go charge the phone up for a little bit. I got to the end of hole 10, saw I was at 25%, and I didn't want to take the risk. So here we are, a couple hours later. For those of you sharp minds who might have noticed the lighting was different or whatever, you know, those things y'all notice. This is one of those holes that if you're not detail oriented, it'll bite you. And it's one of those holes that's not going to show its difficulty on camera till you come play it in person. Par 5, 287, I guess really where it's really hard if you're trying to go for the eagle. If you're just playing for birdie, it's not that hard of a hole. But you're teeing out of this out of bounds area here. There's a cart path up there, probably about 200 or 250 feet away, depending on how left or right you are. that you got to clear to make it to the inbounds fairway. And then a bunch of those low canopy cedar trees in the way with that out of bounds cart path on either side, or at least on the right side. Maybe it's the out of bounds line on the left, but you have a skinny peninsula leading into the green here. Definitely eagleable if you take a huge risk off the tee. Try to get down there. Spring is sprung, and that means my allergies are back, and whew, it's trouble for me. There's kind of a low force over play that maybe gets you into a good landing zone. You gotta throw something stable enough that you know it's gonna come back. I was flirting with the roller the other yesterday. And the roller worked out really well. Just not really sure if I'm willing to take that risk. And once I'm done sneezing, I'm gonna throw a tee shot. You know what? I'm feeling crazy. I need to warm back up, so I'm gonna rip roller. See if we can get ourselves way down there. Just slipped off the edge of the tee. You're gonna have to avoid that one, Cotton. All right, this is my restart. 2 off the cowboy top. Where did I just land? I might have just landed on like the, yeah, I think I rotated like into the wood that's on the front here. Big time slip, so I'm gonna tee a little bit back on this one. I'll play out that first one to keep the bogey free alive for you guys. I'm gonna throw this force over. See what we can do. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Too stable. A little bit uphill. The roller worked out better. Wow. Okay, it's a pretty tricky spot. Ideally, you're a little bit to the right. You can play that low skip over the path. From here, though, I don't know, the way these branches are kind of in front of me, the backhand's a little blocked. I think I'll get down low. Try to flex into this little gap over here. No. I'm gonna play a little force flex up the gut. I don't know how people who don't throw the force, or people, if you throw the force, the amount of puns you can pull off with this disc are just, they're unreal. Okay, nice and low. Caught the ceiling. All right, it's gonna be tough to birdie from there, but for all you naysayers, we ain't going bogey. That's right. Obviously, I'm still learning this course because I only have 300 feet in. Definitely, birdie's still on the table. So it is touchy. I could take the gap with the backhand here or forehand. I like the forehand just with the low ceiling. Gonna play this Gossage flex zone. Our baby little flex line. Got a nice sticky ground play. Let's take advantage of that. Nice little standstill. Make sure not to complicate things with the feet. Wow. Z flex zone. That's a birdie. How you guys thought I was gonna bogey? Jokes on you. You know, if you like the flight of this Z flex zone, Raptor, I should say, definitely was not a zone. You should go check one out. OTBDiscs.com. If you use code Connor, you get free shipping on any sized order. That's right. Or if you just want to go crazy, you get free shipping on any order over $75. But why would you not use code Connor? You know, what are you doing? This is one of those tee shots come tournament time. I have a right to left wind. I'll probably take a forehand through that gap, play to a similar spot. No wind or left to right. I definitely like that high shot. Give me somewhere in here. Got about 340 into the basket. So I'm going to play Captain's Raptor on a forehand, swing it out, use the open space, avoid that right side tree line. A little bit of stand up out of it. And yeah, jumps down into C1. Don't forget to fix your divots, kids. Brings you love next time you play. So some of you guys have probably seen this signature clover loot bag that I have over on lootbags.com right now. Pretty soon though, we have a pink and white one to match the pink and white CO dad hat from OTBDiscs.com. Wow, if you don't have that, if you're not gonna get that and you already have the hat, or you don't have both and you're not gonna get them, what are you thinking? Go ahead, do yourself a favor, get you that loot, and get you that hat, and you'll score more birdies. And you also look really good doing it, to tell you the truth. Look good, feel good, play good. Hole 13 gives us an uphill 335-foot par 3. Through this gap, you have the one big tree in the middle to beat. Pick a side, left or right, probably depending on your handedness. Maybe in a righty. I don't know. There's an arrow facing left on that tree. If that is indeed a Mando, hopefully they make it a little more obvious come tourney time. And if so, I'll switch to a forehand here. But for now, I'm going to play that right side gap. The hardest part about this is going to be the slight uphill run up. Trying to mess up the timing. So I'm going to shorten my steps here. Try not to use as much legs and just hit that upper body rhythm right. Athena. Just right of the tree. There's that fight back. Money disc. Give me a putt. That's all you can ask for. I'm going to try one forehand in case it is a mandatory and we're supposed to play it to the left. Just so I'm prepared. Better safe than sorry, kids. Oh, Kobe Bryant just squares the little leaning tree. It's such a good shot, honestly. Tough. Well, you guys, out here filming practice round. And one of the hardest things about my body and this job is my allergies. They are the worst on planet Earth. Pretty convinced. Maybe they should start doing studies on me. If the allergen medicine works on me, it works for everybody. Because holy cow, struggling, y'all. All right, let's gather ourselves after the sneezing fit we just had. Let's get another birdie. Wow. Tragedy. What a good drive. Not capitalized. I noticed the basket was kind of leaning left, and then I decided to miss right, which makes no sense. But all right, allergies trying to work against me. You know, I think they heard we were trying to go bogey free out here. So the course is trying to defend itself any way possible, and it's gonna have to go with some low blows, like making me sneeze. It's gonna try to stop me. Okay, hole 14, 378, slightly downhill the whole way. Basket is on a bit of a ridge, falls away behind it. Out of bounds on the left, woods on the right. Otherwise, really choose the option you feel most comfortable attacking this green and landing soft with. You know, I'm feeling a little frisky. Went off the left, I'm gonna take Luna. Power grip, I don't often do that with my Lunas. See if I can just pop one straight at it. A little bit of hyzer flip. A little bit of hyzer, a little bit of pop up. And that Luna gonna slide right up there to C1. Hard to argue with that, honestly. Opto Chameleon Burst Compass. You can only find it at OTBDiscs.com. Yours is gonna have a stamp on it. It's gonna be a little cooler than this one, probably. I don't know, will it be cooler? Because this one's going in the basket. I mean, look at that. I put some pop on that thing. Come on. You know, it's not the basket, but birdies pay the bills. Go check one out yourself. All right, just inside the circle. It'll drop off behind this one, as we mentioned, so you gotta be focused. You gotta commit. Oh, well, focused, committed. Just wanted it a little too bad, I guess. Let me tell you, you don't want to forget to turn around and come back to 15 the regular way. And go the long way, you gotta go up the hill. Man, it's short, but it's steep. And we're teeing off of that hill here. on hole 15. It's a par 4, 761. Pretty well down the hill there. You can try to land below it starts to rise again, or just past it's going to give you an optimal sight line if you can get there. Pretty sizable gap, so you really just got to commit to this one. Keep the line in check. Check ball, Kobe Bryant. Slightly heavy on the turn there. Probably going to be in some mild rough. Let's see where it's at. Okay, pinched my angle off pretty good here. But it looks like it should be a pretty safe par if I take it easy. Or I might be able to reach out there with a kneeling forehand. Try to give myself a opportunity. No, I'm just going to play that one safe. Didn't really have a full swing in there. And, you know, we got two goals for the round. No bogeys, no ticks. So far, so good. One more important note as we approach this green, there is an out of bounds line about circle's edge long to avoid. So I'm just going to jump putt this one up, try to put it close. All right, maybe I should have thrown a little chip back in, but either way, we're going to knock it down. Yeah, a little more of my strong suit from this range, but practice is the time to make perfect, not to be perfect. Skip in. Oh. Let's go. We needed it, y'all. Not gonna lie, I was feeling the nerves on that one. Big pressure putt to keep that bogey free alive. Definitely would like to birdie this one if you throw a good drive, but if you don't, totally happy taking par. Hole 16, a foot shy of 380. Out of bounds car path on the right, slightly downhill the entire way. Wind seems to be at our head just a little bit. I'm going to play Captain's Raptor out to the right, hang it wide, just outside of that tree there. Flash it back in. Maybe skip off the path ace. Come on. There's a commitment to the width and the speed and the hyzer. Not going to hit the path, but it's going to do one better than that. Curl up on the backside of circle one. I'm going to try one more up the gut for funsies, because, you know, we like that kind of stuff. Think I can get the MD3 there? Let's try. Little flip up midi at it. Probably parked. We got options. All right, I love when the nooks of a tree creates an environment for plants to grow. And here we have the grandpappy onion growing in the nook of these elm trees, oak trees. Not really sure what, maybe maple, honestly. Either way, shout out to him, her, it. There we go, easy birdie. Took the hyzer. Hole 17, 348, almost feels like a 40-foot shorter, or 30-foot shorter version of 14, the downhill par 3, except for the downslope runs a little bit harder on the backside of this one, down towards the water. Pretty little wind today. I'm going to go with the crux because of that. Try to control my ground play on a nice medium height hyzer. That's going to be left. Hopefully it digs. There's some sand there. Oh yeah, sand. Absolutely coming handy right there. We got to see one putt. Let's go. I'm going to go one more at the Luna. Because it's fun. And it's such a pretty flight. Oh, Butter my biscuit. I actually threw a hyzer with the putter on power grip. I'm good, apparently. Alright, you guys, I don't know what it is about these red wasps in Arkansas, but they're way too attracted to me right now. And I'm not attracted to them at all. So they can just go ahead and buzz off, bros. Buzz off, dog. Come on. Homeboy landing on the camera over there. There's one down. Sorry, bud. Why you had to come at me like that, dude? I mean, I wasn't trying to kill a wasp today, you guys. But I just did. Alright, I'll put him out of his misery. One final hole to go, and on any great course, you're going to have a great finisher, and 18 is definitely that. Par 4. Water on your right for the entire way. At least for this first shot. There is a little bay that kind of creeps in here, forcing you to carry at least 400 before you get to excuse me, before you get to the other side. The more distance you have, the better angle you have across the lake or the pond, whatever you want to call it, to that upslope green of 18. I'm gonna go Halo Star Boss because I ain't playing no games on this tee. Try to smack it out there, give me about 450. Chop the hole in half. Halo Boss also ain't playing no games. And decent speed there. Climb to a spot where I think my footing should be flat, which is definitely another thing that you got to look out for here. You kind of pick your spots to your footing. But obviously anything inbounds and long enough, you'll take. We got a chance to birdie. Let's go get out of here. Clean round. 400 feet to the basket. Carrying the out of bounds until 20 feet short of it, so you really got to get it there. Get on the pony. I'm going to play a force. Not much wind here, so I'm going to play a little bit of width on it, let it swing back. Come on, get there, ball. Oh my God, you guys. Well, there's an OB stroke. And our bogey free is gone. Unless we can throw it in from up here. So I'm going to advance, reposition the camera, go throw one in. I can still say par. There's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. All right, that one will be an easy bog, but honestly, I think I have a chance to save par up at the corner. We'll go find out. You'll knock that putt down. Bogey free, haha. Playing with y'all. The par save. You guys let us know in the comments if you played here. How do they play this hole? If you cross, do you get to advance? Probably, because it's not an island, so it only makes sense. For bogey free. For bogey free. Got ahead of myself though. Got ahead of myself. Anyway, one bogey on the final hole out here. Just probably gonna eat some people's lunch. Not a bad thing. Thanks you guys so much for joining for the back nine here at Persimmon Ridge. This is the practice round for the Go Throws second event of the season. Should be a good one out here. Definitely a course that requires a lot of different shots in your bag and makes you make decisions, which for an open course, that's always a good thing to me. Sorry, these wasps got me traumatized out here. They're messing with me all day. You know, I thought I took one out. Looked like he recovered and flew away before I went back to put him out of his misery. So good for him. He made it out of here. Not really trying to kill anybody. You know, I just don't want to get stung by a red wasp when it's trying to land on my hat. So that ain't with me. We're all knocking out the disc. This pond is enticing. I might have to do some fishing. Check out these kayaks here in a little bit. Don't forget to like and subscribe, you guys. I do all my filming and editing myself. It's a lot of work, but I definitely love bringing you guys the content, and I want to keep doing it. So let me know how much you appreciate it and what things I can get better at, as well as what things you think you want to see in the future. And obviously, I shouldn't toot my own horn and say how much you appreciate it, because, you know, if you appreciate it, you're going to let me know. If you don't, let me know that as well. Just give me the feedback is all I'm asking for, how I can improve it, what you're liking about it, and I appreciate you guys for joining. See you soon. We got a vlog coming this week here at Persimmon Ridge. Probably some other stuff. Might even shoot a little in the bag update, since it's been a while since I updated exactly what discs are in my bag. So yeah, be on the lookout for content all season long. And yeah, I keep looking back because I want to go get in. I might toss a line in the water. I hear there's some good bass in this place. And I already seen their little babies in the tributaries, so I know it's true. And so are you for watching. True.